Today I'd like to talk about special friends. Do you have a special friend? Sort of. Friend that you like to hang out with, or that you like to spend time with. What kind of things do you do with a friend? Yeah.
Play rock band.
Play rock band. Oh, that sounds like fun. Okay. What are the kind of things you do with a friend? Hang out with each other. That's good. You talk. Yeah. What kind of things do you talk about? Stuff. Yeah. Maybe something that happened in your day. Maybe if you're having a bad day or you're sad, do you talk to your friend? You want to talk to your friend? Yeah. Or if you're having a really good day, something really exciting happened, and you want to share it with somebody, call your friend, talk to them, like, wow, and then they get to share that with you. That's a really great thing, and we all need friends, and we have good friends. And I'd like to suggest something that when we talk to God, it's kind of like talking to a very special friend. Someone that cares about us, someone that wants to hang out with us. We can actually play with God. I think we maybe even play rock band with God. And we can tell God what's on our hearts. So if we're sad, we can say, gosh, God, you know, I'm sad. This thing is maybe really sad. Or if we're excited, we can share that with God or say thank you. And if we've done something we don't feel good about, we can say, I'm sorry. And God will forgive us. And sometimes the whole notion of God is so big that it's hard for us to think about how to talk to God. But when I was your age, I used to think of God kind of like an imaginary friend, only it wasn't imaginary. It's just that I couldn't necessarily see God in the same way that we see each other with our eyes, but that God is still there. And so we have this kind of fancy word called prayer. And sometimes we might think, gosh, I don't know exactly how to pray, how am I supposed to pray? But really it's like talking to God, like you would talk to a friend. And if we believe that God loves us, and that God has our best interest at heart, and we can tell God anything, then we don't have to be afraid to pray. And we can pray every day in all different kinds of ways. If we're skipping, if we're happy, and we want to say thank you to God, that's a prayer. Or if we're sad and we feel like we just want to say, dear God, I'm sad today, that's a kind of prayers, all different kind of prayers. But the most important thing to remember is that God loves us, and that talking to God in itself is prayer. So, wanted to remember that, and wanted to kind of sing a kind of a prayer today that you actually have. Thank you, you're holding those bulletins.